Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Porsha's having a baby. So you guys, part 2. Yeah, this is boring. Y'all know Porsha's my girl and everything, but if I was gonna keep it 100 with y'all, and y'all know I'm always gonna keep it 100 with you, we could have had 2 episodes. Really, it could have just been 1. It's cute and all, but it's just like, it's stretching it out. I feel like I'm gonna say the same things this week that I said last week, but it's all good. We're gonna get through this, this third part. Next week, we finally get to the meat of it, which is having a damn baby. I shouldn't say having a damn baby, but you know what I mean, having the baby. And then we can move on with our lives. But yeah, this episode we gonna get through it, you guys. So let's get to it, shall we? So the show opens with Dennis cooking for his girl.
Babe, we eating healthy today?
Yeah, he's making some sort of bacon and some sort of spinach concoction. I thought it was for omelets, but who knows. And they're just still preparing for little baby PJ, Porsha says.
Now that the shower is over and done, we have to get back to the business of PJ. The house is a hot mess. We have to make sure that the nursery is done, and we have to hire a nanny.
What happened to the mother-in-laws? Oh, I guess that's in addition to the mom-in-laws. Okay, so they got a lot to do. She's excited about her nursery. Okay, she said that she wants it to be a mommy lounge for her and her friends. But first things first, let's talk about this nanny. Lauren's been the one that set it up. Even though Lauren was very clear that she needs to bond with her baby, she also knows her sister is high maintenance. She's going to need some help. More than the mothers are going to be willing to do for them 3 weeks that they with her. So they're going to have an interview panel. They've included, Porsha included Dennis's mom, her mom, so that they can also interview this nanny, make sure, since they've had kids already, to make sure that, Dennis and Porsha make educated guests. So first, Mama Gina come in, honey, she ready for these cameras now. Y'all ain't gonna catch her slipping again, okay? Crunchy edges and all them days of yesteryear. But Mama Diane come in there, she always ready with her gray hair. She's so pretty to me. She ain't got too much to say, though. We gonna get this show on the road so Mama Diane can get on to, Shot Saturday at the club where the deacons all like to get together. Lauren is bringing them in. First girl, she's a cute girl. Young girl. Keisha is her name, okay? I'm already looking at Keisha. I said, oh yeah, we don't want to bring her into the house. She almost kind of looked like Cynthia Bailey, didn't she? Like a younger Cynthia Bailey. Was I the only one that thought that? Then we get a Manny. He's got a lot of experience, but not too much with newborn kids. So, maybe he's not going to work out. And then we get old Yvette. Yvette is your borderline senior citizen. She is a mother. She's taken care of plenty of kids and raised kids and all of that. All that you would want in a nanny. However, I'm thinking to myself, you already got your mama and your mother-in-law there. What the hell you need another old lady up? And I'm just calling it what it is, y'all. All 3 of them, in my opinion, was just, when it's over and said and done. Who do you guess Dennis likes? Oh, Dennis likes Keisha because she's young and she's fast and, she can stay up with the baby.
And what is little Miss Keisha gonna be doing while the baby sleep all day, huh? What's Keisha gonna be doing with all her time?
Yeah, keep Keisha out your house. Now, later on, we see Dennis. He's getting a Todd Tucker at it. I have the feeling that so far the producers actually like him. They treat him pretty much the same way that, we first got Todd when he was introduced into the mix. So, we see him, he's putting in the car seat. It's always a lesson when you're trying to get that shit in the car. Porsha comes outside and she was just like, oh, babe, you put the car seat in? Well, that's only gonna be temporary because that's a sports car. And damn it, now that you're gonna be a daddy, it's minivans and SUVs for you. That's the compromise when you're a daddy. Oh, Dennis says, speaking of compromise, let's talk about this house. Oh, Lord, why we got to keep talking about this house? That's how I feel. Because what else is there to discuss? We'll move after we have the baby. Like, you want to move? What kind of sense does it? I know he can't think that makes sense. What kind of parking are you doing? Child, I wish y'all could have seen how this person just parked next to me. He isn't. Oh, bless his heart. He a little old man. He don't realize that he is in 3 parking spaces. I'm at the post office. I got to send out Jada's graduation announcements. Anyway, getting back to the boring show. He want to go see it again. She told him that he can go on and go see it himself. Is she not go? He just really don't realize that he is parked. I just gotta let y'all see. Y'all probably not gonna be able to tell. But, so I'm in the parking space the way I'm supposed to be. Mr. Man is, can y'all see his truck right there? Y'all can't see it, huh? Okay. He is in half of the space in front of me, half of the space aside of me, and a little bit of the space next to the one across from me. You can't tell. And he just got out all, you know, real confident and everything. Shit is just as crooked. That whole thing about the house is annoying to me because you can't think that anybody is in a condition to move and you got about to have a fucking baby in 5 weeks. Moving on along. Porsha's at the house. She's opening her gifts. Dennis's mom comes over. You know, she's just visiting.
Oh, you get to see the new nursery.
It was ready last night, but she didn't want to see it till today, okay? As a surprise. Wait till the damn cameras get there. So, they go upstairs, and, you know, she's,
oh my God, it's exactly how I wanted it.
Remember I told you guys she's going to have a mommy lounge for her and her girls to hang out at, you know. It's black, it's gold, it's grays, it's you know, just not my what is the word that I'm looking for? It's not my I can't even think of the word. It's some shit that I wouldn't get, okay? Because it's a baby. I cannot stand when people use dark colors for babies, you know. But that's the old bitch in me. I will admit that, okay? I mean, I've progressed enough to say that it ain't got to be pink because it's a girl, you know. But can we have some light colors, pastel colors, even primary colors? Red, bright blue, bright yellow, bright green, but. Like, I just am, y'all, I know, it's the old bitch in me, okay, I'm gonna get with the times, but that didn't look like a nursery at all to me, and then when they brought out them, you know, the angel wings and them old sharp-ass edges, I was like, the baby gonna be them reached over there and tried to get it, gonna fuck her face all up, you know, because these babies they move so quick, they be done leaned out the side of that damn crib trying to touch it, and the thing just gonna... I mean, I shouldn't even be saying that, but this is the kind of way you gotta think. Like, you can't be having these sharp edges around. The baby be done walked around and pulled that shit on top of her or something. I'm old. And speaking of the angel wings, one of the pieces is broke. So Dennis said he gonna go find some glue and try to get that together. And this gives Dennis's mom some time to talk to Porsha about, you know, the house and all of that. And I ain't even gonna get into all of this real long because the mom is just kind of out of pocket. I understand that you're a concerned mother and everything, but all these questions. I am so lucky. I have very easygoing. My in-laws, Mr.'s parents are divorced, but you know, they both remarried, and both sides, my in-laws have been great. You know, I've never had to deal with this meddling kind of thing. So I don't know how to handle this kind of shit. I was getting heated just by the things that the mom was saying. Like, you know, first she was just like, so you guys aren't getting married soon enough. It's not until New Year's. You know, why are you guys waiting until New Year's? Why can't you do it just a nice private thing real quickly? And I guess that's because Porsha's pregnant and she doesn't want her to have the baby before she's married. Okay, fine. But then she turns right around and wants to know about the prenup. Okay, have you guys discussed the prenup? Porsha was just like, well, we put it on hold. Okay, well, why would you put it on hold? Why are you putting things on hold? Do you want to be a wife or do you want to be a baby mama? Okay, she was like, first of all, I ain't putting nothing on hold because I'm unsure. I put it on hold because I'm pregnant. Do you guys realize I'm about to have a fucking baby and y'all want to take care of business? You would want me to be in my right mind. Okay, you would really want Porsha to be in her right mind. But what I'm saying is just like, what is all this discussion? I know it's just for the TV show, and that's why I was just like, yeah, this we can be fine without. I was proud of Porsha that she put her foot down, like, listen, it was never my intention
to tell all my business with my mother and my mother-in-law or my sister. Whatever goes on in the decisions that me and Dennis make will just remain between me and Dennis. That's it.
Real nicely. But I think she did put her foot down. Like, I'm not going to be discussing stuff with you, and I don't want us to fight. Okay, I want us to be friends. You know, the mom, oh no, we're not going to fight. We're not going to fight. you know. But Porsha was a little irritated. She got up. Dennis came back with the glue, and she told Dennis that she gonna go lay down, go get in the bed. Okay, full face of makeup, hair, and everything. She going to bed. Okay, so he says he gonna go put her to bed real fast. He tells his mom, I'll be right back. And then when he goes in there, she was just like, you need to talk to your mom. What is the word that she used? She told his mom that I will not penetrate you guys' relationship, so don't penetrate ours. Okay. I was like, oh, look at you, penetration. I mean, you know, that bring different thoughts, but you talking to your mother-in-law, so you know. It's strange because the mom is meddlesome, but not overtly. That's why I feel like it's kind of for the show, but I think she has it in her. But I also think that she likes Porsha. She feels like, okay, this is going to happen and this is a good choice. But so that's why I was just like, okay, I'm not going to get super irritated with the mom, especially when Dennis goes and talks to the mom. And she was just like, no, I'm not trying to be the mean mama. Okay, that is a little passive aggressive because you are a little bit. But, yeah, I'm gonna need the mama to get the fuck out their business. Now later on we see Porsha and Lauren, they go see Shamia at her home. Shamia looks very settled now that she's a mother. Okay, she's got her complete little family. They sit down, they're talking, you know, Shamia's like, we're gonna pop bottles. She got the sparkling cider there for the pregnant woman. And, you know, Porsha's just telling them about her conversation with her mother-in-law to be. She split everything down the middle. You know, she's allowed Dennis to bring his stuff in. They like, oh, okay, progress. And she says, yeah, but
we still kind of bumping heads a little bit, so we just kind of need to talk to Dr. Sherry so that we can communicate better.
Hey, a little psychology, a little bit of counseling ain't never hurt nobody, so why not? Okay. Before we go to Dr. Sherry, though, they do put in a little scene where she's opening her gifts from some of the housewives, okay? A diaper pill from Shamari. Thanks, Shamari. A baby cam from Candy. Thank you, Auntie Candy. Boy, look at their talk about progress, right? Even a bottle sterilizer from Kenya, I think. Anything from Nene, you guys? Anything? Anybody? Anybody? Anything from Nene? They're about to turn in for the night. Porsha says,
it's important for Dennis to see me as sexy.
I said, girl, sexy? You 35 fucking weeks pregnant. You ain't needing to be worried about being sexy at this point. Just had a baby. You can get back to sexy real fast. They get in the bed and they discussing the baby's name. We know her as PJ, supposedly to be Porsha Jr., but actually PJ stands for, in Porsha's mind,
Pilar Janae McKinley.
And that means the mother, what did she say? The Mother Mary, Mother of God, something like that. She explained what it meant. Dennis ain't really feeling Pilar. Hell, even if she does name the baby Pilar, he gonna still call the baby PJ. I was just like, can the man let the woman name the baby girl name and let the girl, the man name the son's name? That's how me and Mr. did. Okay, he got the name Joseph. I didn't even really care as our firstborn. If I knew it was gonna be a little boy, it's another person parking crazy. Are they really gonna park like that? What is going on? There's lines, clear lines in the parking lot and everything. These people is really parking crazy. Old people, y'all. It's the old people. They out. It's 11:30. They already out and doing the most. But he don't want to name the baby Pilar because that's an ex-girlfriend's name. And Porsha was just like,
well, at least you won't have to get another tattoo because I'm sure you already have it.
Shade. He was like, I don't really have her name. Why you can't name her Taquanda, you know, Shaniqua or something that I got over here? Yet again, this is just brings another light on how we need to learn how to compromise with each other. You know, she has her mind set on Pilar Janae, and that really seems to just be it. So again, we gonna go to Dr. Sherry. Okay, so we can learn how to communicate with each other. So they go see Dr. Sherry, you know. Dr. Sherry's voice. What brings you in today?
Well, we have uncomfortable conversations, and when they start, we just stop.
They don't know how to get around these uncomfortable conversations, and that can turn into a problem later on in life. Wouldn't you agree? What exactly is the issue? Well, Dennis says that he just has a little issue with this work-life balance, you know, the fact that they live in Duluth, and he doesn't necessarily like Duluth. Well, did you guys discuss about possibly moving? Yes, we did discuss, and we agreed that we would move. Well, Dr. Sherry says, well, when did you guys say that you were going to move? Well, there was really no time limit set. And see, remember I told you guys that that is part of the problem. Like, wasn't no real discussion made. Everything was kind of made up in the air, like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all come on, we gonna move eventually, you know. Even though Porsha was like, there was some years. I don't think Dennis was giving it years, maybe 1 year. But now that Porsha doesn't seem to even be bending on possibly moving at all, he's like ready to go now. Of course, the issue comes up about Cordell.
When we got married, I sold my place, he sold his place, we got together, we bought a house. But then when we divorced, here he was moving back into his place after he told me that he sold his place.
Yes, that would be something that I would hold on to, considering how her divorce was so public. So I can understand why she feels like that. However, Dennis was like, I didn't know that's, you know, was no big problem. I got a problem with the fact that Dennis won't admit to the fact that you just flat out lied. Because the way that Porsha's like saying anyway, he actually said that he sold the place and he didn't. I was giving him a pass because I was thinking maybe he just all of a sudden was showing up with his shit at her house and she assumed. And I almost still kind of feel like that. But the way that they're talking, he told her that he sold the place. That's a lie. I mean, that's just a flat out lie. As far as this house in Duluth, you know, he's insulted because they wanted him to buy into the house, basically, you know, give her some money on the down payment. She would add him to the deed, which I guess I could understand because later on in life, if you do happen to not work out and you get a divorce and his name is on the deed and he didn't put no money towards it, then he can get half of the fucking amount of the house. So that part I can understand from a business standpoint, right? Because marriage can be business too. But then he got offended about he said that was fine. He could deal with that, except he doesn't want to live there. So it's not a house that he would even want to buy into to be a part of, owner of anyway. But then he got offended because he was mostly insulted because they tried to get him to sign a rental agreement. All right. And he feels like that was protecting him. Porsha was just like, no, it's to protect both of us. No, it is really just to protect her. Did I say him? I meant her. So Dr. Sherry is listening to all this like, okay, well, yeah, y'all got a lot. Then we find out about the mother-in-law's living there. You know, his mom is moving in. She don't have space for him upstairs because all her room, you know, she takes up all the closet. And Dr. Sherry's like, well, you got 4 other rooms there. And she was just like, well, he wanted to move in his mother-in-law. And he was like, well, your mother-in-law already, you know, lives there, comes there. You know, she was just like, but she got a room on the bottom floor, so we don't already have to do anything. That's not the point, Porsha. So Dr. Sherry's listening to all this like, you guys can't even get yourselves together. Y'all only been together, what, a year? They coming up on a year, and they've already having a baby, about to get married, talking about buying property together, an expensive ass property, and moving your in-laws in. Dr. Sherry was like, no, you guys need to figure y'all thing out, just you two, before the baby even get here. And then when the baby get here, y'all need to figure out just you 3. Y'all go on somewhere and come on back when y'all figure this shit out. Okay, because Dr. Sherry got some other people that's really paying me to do this. I guess Bravo, you know, Handy is giving us something off the end, but she sends them on their way. And then, of course, the dreaded drive home. Anybody that's been in therapy, y'all know when you get in that car together, that after that first visit, that shit ain't never pleasant. You know, you mad about them throwing you under the bus and vice versa. He told her, like, she's selfish and she does what she wants. She already makes decisions. And he talked about the baby nursery, you know, why it had to be black. You didn't even get his input on it. She just does what she wants. He's like, you need to go to therapy by yourself. And she was just like, wait a minute. It's just that it's very familiar territory. This whole thing with Cordell. So she was just like, you need to stop all this. Your crib, your spot, like wherever we are together as a family is ours. Dennis doesn't feel that way. You hit me with the rental agreement and everything? No. So then he starts back up about the whole thing about moving and everything. And I was just like, 2 episodes of this. Just, we want to move. Can you just wait? I guess he's waiting for Porsha to finally say, okay, 6 months after I have the baby, we can move. I don't think she's going to say that, though. All right, rock stars, that's it. Let me get on. Still got to do Real Housewives of Potomac. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.